Alright guys, so for this training session, which is going to last for 2 weeks, I'm gonna no, not 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm gonna focus on the attacking midfielder role. That's kind of lies behind the striker and between the two wingers, basically the number 10. And in this role, you have to be good at passing, dribbling, and basically technically gifted. So for most of these, I'm gonna work a lot on my footworks and technical abilities, whereas the wingers, it focused on my speed and explosion, while this it kind of focuses a lot on like tactical play, moving in space. I also did the same for winger, but there's a more heavy emphasis on this as an attacking midfielder, since I give balls or supply passes to the striker, wingers, and yeah, I'm basically the creator. And I tend to notice that I'm better at creating chances than scoring them. To be fair, it's mostly because I don't attempt shots in the matches I play, but each time I do, 7 out of 10 times it always ends up in the back of the net. So I should take more shots then. Anyways, I will discuss briefly what each drill was about and leave you guys to watch the clip so that I won't really be speaking too much as I've done here. Dang. So for the footwork drills, for the footwork drills, I'm basically going through what Alex taught me at the same time he was coaching me. The pullback, the different versions of the pullback, and the one where I like pull the ball back a little, then turn. The key in most of these drills is to kind of like look ahead into where you're going to, so that you can have an idea of where to go. It really works for me, so I'm kind of applying that. And I feel I should probably like scan more, maybe after the first or second dribble, to look back to know where I'm going. The long pull was definitely the hardest I had at my time with Alex, so I was really confused about it, but after re-looking at the clips, I kind of noticed he just wanted me to pull the ball. Let me just show you. So you basically just want me to drag the ball with the side of my fist and hit it with the side. Unfortunately, passing didn't really get that, but it's really simple. And I just did reverse step overs and scissors as my second fast feet warm up, and yeah, that was about it. And the key in most of these drills is to move faster with the ball, so to have a better control of it and fool the defenders. Anyways, let's see the drills and enjoy the rest of the clip. So for this first drill, I did the non-stop step overs, and in my previous drills, I do one of them for like 30 seconds, then the other one for another 30 seconds, lasted only 1 minute. So I thought to switch things up, I do each one of them at different paces and time, and also to have the running drills with them. Now in the running drills, although I did have great finishing, I felt I was moving a bit too slow and I should have moved a bit closer to goal. And if I had like some other people around, I'd probably like pass it to them to like give that match like experience. But yeah, I gotta make do with what I have. And probably by this week, I'd probably see if any of my friends are available so that I can maybe practice with them. Well, most of them are like are in college right now, so do you in college per se, but most of them are kind of like in doing like looking for jobs and stuff. So it's gonna be really tricky, but hopefully I find one by this week. So for this drill, it's basically the same one that I did, dribbling turn. I use one of my foot to shield the ball and the other one to like dribble through. Adding the step, the body feint, and finishing into the top net. Finishing into the net. And again, in most of these drills, I try to aim for the corners of the net rather than the center, because that's where it's hardest for keeper to go to. And again, I need to get a goalkeeper as well, so. Well, if you're down, you can probably leave a comment if you want to be my goalkeeper or someone that I can play with, then we'll probably schedule a date and we'll see. So for the next one, it was basically the same thing I did earlier, but this time at the wider angles. So towards the end though, instead of doing the body feint, I simply did the V-turn or the Kenny Dalglish, Liverpool legend. And boom, what a goal. Also, I just realized I didn't do that as part of my warm-up, so yeah, I'll do it next time. I feel this is one of these moves that works better once you like slow down and stop a bit. It's really hard to do it while running, so. But moves like the step overs and body feints, yeah, I can definitely do that while running. But this one, I really need to like stop and really deceive the defender with like my shoulders and things, so yeah. So the next drill that I did was inside taps, where I basically kept the ball inside my feet. And this skill really works if I'm like moving at a quick pace, because it slows the ball down for me, and I didn't finish. I didn't finish it well over there at all. So yeah, it kind of slows down the ball for me, and I'm able to control it quicker. Plus, in most matches I play, I find myself using this skill like a lot, so it's kind of like my go-to. Even my little brother noticed it each time we played, so I'm really a fan of this skill. It just comes natural to me. And for the last one, it was the fast control drill. Again, moving out the ball at very high speed and making really good turns, then taking on the shots. This drill really focuses on like keeping the ball at a slow pace, at moving the ball at a quick pace. And to challenge myself even more, I also had to try to finish it as well. And that's tricky when the ball is moving so fast. You kind of have to hit the ball with less force, because if you hit it with the same amount of force like on the normal shot, it won't really go in. I don't know, man. Physics. I don't need to start explaining physics here, but yeah, that's what I kind of noticed. And that's why physics is my favorite science subject. Easily applicable to real life. And the step over there and scoring as usual. And that was the way I kind of slowed the ball down a bit when I did the step over. But I'll try to move quicker next time I do it. And also I found it more effective each time I control the ball with the side of my foot and use one foot rather than using both of them, because that's how we easily lose control. So in the next drills, I'll really focus on using my side foot when dribbling, or my outside shooting foot. So after that, I just did some wall passes. The first one, 2-touch passing, receive, pass, and stuff. And this, using the same technique that I learned from Alex, like putting my passing foot forward and receiving it like a pass. So to make this challenging, I did it timed. So for each of these, I did 1 minute for 2-touch passing, 1 minute for 1-touch passing, and 1 minute for high ball passing. Anyways, the 1-touch passing is a bit tricky, so I applied the same concept Alex taught me, which was to play my passing foot forward and my planting foot behind. And it was really hard to control the ball, especially when I shot it really hard, and also scanning at the same time, because in matches I would need to scan to know who's coming to attack me or so, especially as an attacking midfielder. So enjoy the rest of the clip, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you probably in the next video, where I go for a gym day, then recovery, and the player I'm gonna focus on for these 3 weeks, or no, not 3 weeks. 2 players I'm gonna focus on for these 3 weeks, yeah. Okay, so spoiler, the midfielders I'm gonna focus on are gonna be Kevin De Bruyne and Thomas Muller. So, according to you guys, who is the better midfielder? Kevin De Bruyne or Thomas Muller? You decide.